Hello everyone, and welcome to you guys' reading. So this reading is going to be for your loved ones, and you guys can put your questions in the chat and I will answer them. I'm trying to pull up the screen on my MacBook so I can see you guys' questions while I channel. I need my moderators to join. Why does it show sideways? Sideways is weird. Sideways is very weird. I'm gonna move these cards out the way so we can see what's going on with the collective. Hi. How are you? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started, and I'm just gonna be basically letting you guys know what messages your loved ones have for you. Like I said, whatever question or questions you guys have, you can put those down in the chat. Hi Lori, and hi Jasmine. I'm doing good actually, you guys. Thanks for asking. I'm doing really good. I did bring out the astrology dice too for you guys. So for some of you, this person wants to stay connected with you even though they're on the other side. All right. For some of you, this is going to be a person that you were in a relationship with or had a really good relationship with. So it could be a grandmother, a mother, a aunt, a father, things of that nature. Some of you may study, so that may resonate with a few of you. Oh, that's so cute. We have hello from heaven. Your loved ones in the spirit world want to connect with you. All right, as much as you want to connect with them, they know you have been thinking of them, and they're sending you signs and symbols to show you how much they love you, to prove they're with you at this time. Okay. So I think that's a very beautiful message for you guys, especially for those of you who are looking to connect with them or wondering what it is they have to say to you currently. They do want you guys to focus on trust. This doesn't necessarily mean trusting others. This could be more so trusting yourself, trusting your decisions. I do feel that some of you have been making decisions out of emotions, and maybe that's just because you're grieving. But always take into account that grieving does not have an expiration date. Okay, so I think you guys are doing fine. All right, we have self-love, we have fun, we have seek. Okay, the power to seek of spirits exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of spirit, including you. We are all one with spirit and will always be connected to one another. So very powerful message coming from coming from your loved ones. Okay, guys, so they're asking you to trust this feeling, work on your self-love. I feel like some of you guys may be self-sabotaging. Maybe you're tapping into the bad habits. You guys could be drinking, Not all of you, but maybe some of you who do see this, you guys could be drinking, using drugs, whatever it is, to kind of cope with what you're feeling from losing your loved one. There is no certain way to grieve. Everyone has their own grieving process. We just do kind of want to focus on the messages that your loved ones have for you, and they want you to kind of refrain from that if doing so, okay, or doing so in a way that affects maybe you or your health, or causes you not to be coherent or something like that. All right. We also have forgiveness. I feel like forgiveness may be family related for some of you. I do want to remind you guys that forgiveness does not mean reconnection. Okay, so if you guys are forgiving some of your family members for the things that they've done to you, you can forgive them, but you do not have to reconnect with them or their energy. All right, I do feel that this is going to be for all signs. We do have fire here, we have air, we have earth, and we have water. Okay, so this is going to be for all signs. Someone will be able to find their message here. They are giving you strength. They're downloading strength to you. And they are trying to reignite you with your passions. Okay? Grief can kind of do that to you. It can pull you out of all the things that you were used to. And if you need help, just ask, because you obviously have I'm going to say a legion of people in the spirit realm who are definitely willing to help you guys with what you're going through. All right. Yes, you can ask a question, love. You just put your question in the chat and I will respond to you. All right. So let's see what else we have. Alright, we have someone definitely grieving, disappointment. We have forgiveness coming up twice in this reading. Someone having regret. Maybe you didn't get to say what you wanted to say before this person passed on. Okay. Disappointed that they left. Disappointed maybe in your family. You could even be disappointed in yourself, but try not to be too hard on yourself. Some of you guys, this is a very big challenge for you. There could also be some other things that you're resisting, but you're determined to get through, and that this person is going to help you through. All right. So we have two of earth, 6 of fire, and king of water. And I'm waiting on your question, love. We do have success coming out, working on your self-esteem, being more compassionate. We have understanding. I feel like some of you don't have an understanding. Maybe some of you are not sure why this happened. For some of you, you're going to know why this happened, because this person was sick and did have to press on. But for some of you, this is something that happened all of a sudden. So you're not really, you're just not really sure how to deal with this losing this loved one. Yeah. For some of you, this is a transformation. I also want you guys to remember that this is a transformation for your loved ones as well, okay? As they step into the realization that their life has changed, okay? As the angels, the guides, the guardians, the ascended masters help them on the other side, as well as the ancestors, to transition into their this new world, because this world is going to be completely different for them, because they're not going to be with you guys that they've known and loved through their existence here in the physical. They're more so learning to be around other ancestors, getting to know them, their character, wondering who to trust. If this is someone who died traumatically, they could be very emotional, very upset. So it may take them some time to transition into, you know, everything that they have going on. All right. For some of you, okay, I do feel like you lost a child. This could have been a miscarriage, and that child is being taken care of by this angel here, and that child will be coming back to you. You could be facing a particular challenge right now, just considering the Ace of Water coming in under the Seven of Fire. However, I believe your determination, your fight, your strength is going to help you beat whatever this is so you can get here. I did do a reading. I haven't uploaded it to the public yet, but it will be coming up so you can see that. Hey, Blue Empress. So we do have the High Priestess coming in. We have intuition, wisdom, and patience. So for those of you who I was just telling that this child is about to come in, I do want you guys to know this is probably going to be a female loved one who passed. I believe she's going to carry that energy. What promoted me to do the live reading today on this, because in the Spirit Baby reading that I did, it did show that there were children coming back that were actually loved ones and ancestors. So I really wanted to kind of give everyone clarity at one time, because everybody loves the Spirit Baby readings, and then everyone loves my channeling. So I kind of want to get everybody in there, so everybody has something for them. All right. Let's see. We have celebration, we have community, we have friends, and then we have this ancestor being on their journey. Now, this journey could be what I explained with the Ace of Water, which is this mother figure, this grandmother, this aunt, this cousin, even a niece, maybe someone who passed. It can be recently, but it could also be someone who passed maybe years ago, or even before you were born. But this person has to be on this journey. Okay, they have to go through their journey. All their cups are emptied out. They have to start over, literally. So once they get to the end of this road, they're going to have a decision to make. They're going to have a purpose that is going to be given to them for them to fulfill in their new coming life. All right, because before we all come here, we all have, we're all given like this purpose. All right, this could be coming in sooner rather than later. So you guys could, this person could have raised you or something like that, but now you're gonna raise them, type of thing. So very, very good. This is something that the universe is giving you. The divine most high is giving this back to you. They're putting this person back into your life because they know how sad you've been without them. All right, so I just feel like this person is really gonna need you also. The person that you lost could have passed on the 6th day, the 6th month, on the second month, the 7th month. Even this could even be years ago, 2 years ago, 6 years ago, 5 years ago. Someone could have been 16 when they passed. Someone could have been 2 when they passed. So take what resonates, you guys, and just leave whatever does not. I feel like with the 5 of Earth coming up, Like I said, this person is, for some of you, this person is on the journey. They're just now getting on this journey. But for some of you, this person is about to be coming to you. So you're about to find out you're pregnant. And this is this person completing this journey. All right. Whoever this person is. All right. I do get strong mother vibes though. I feel like some of you had a mother who passed on, and she is about to make her entrance as your daughter. You know, so she raised you. Now it's your turn to raise her and show her, you know, the love and the kindness that she showed you. Now, if you had a mother who did not show you the love and kindness and she passed, this is your chance to show her the mother that she should have been to you and that you will be to her. All right, guys. So once again, take what resonates, to leave what doesn't. Um, for some of you, your ancestor is not coming back as of yet. They're moving on. They're trying to learn more about the ancestral realm. They're trying to learn more about themselves. And this is mainly because they don't want to come back into this life with any karmic debt. Okay? They're trying to fix their old ways before they even reincarnate. Not saying that these people haven't. Here in the 8 of water and the 5 of earth. And for those who are going to ask me, does it sound like I'm out of breath? I'm literally 9 months pregnant. I'm always out of breath. All right? At this point, I'm literally always. All right? So we do have success coming up. We have recognition and enthusiasm. So some of you are about to get this really massive burst of energy. This could be coming from the new moon we just had in Gemini. You guys could be having some new beginnings coming in, finances, things like that. Thank you, love. Thank you so much. So yes, and we have intuition coming out. Something is about to be revealed to you guys. Something is about to make its way into your dreams. I feel like I also feel like this ancestor, this loved one, has been communicating or trying to communicate with you guys in your dreams as well. All right, for some of you, there's something you're avoiding. This could be a decision, something that you're confused on. They want to help you with that. Look where it falls on. Just ask. All right, reach out to the divine. Ask the divine what it is. Thank you, Blue Empress. Thank you too, Jasmine. Thank both of you guys. Yeah, why are y'all avoiding this? What are you avoiding? What are you avoiding? What are you guys avoiding? Why don't you wanna ask? Is it because it's too hard? With the World card at the top of the deck, you're gonna accomplish it regardless. So you shouldn't be scared. I feel like somebody is going to get an offer about something. Someone's just been in a really bad place here with 5 of Pentacles since this person has passed on. And I feel like the more you, somebody could have been 59 when they passed. I feel like the more that you seek the divine, the more that you continue to pray, and not necessarily in asking why this happened. I feel like this had to happen because you leaned on this person a lot, and the universe needs you to see how strong you are, how capable you are. Yeah, it's okay, Blue Empress. I was like that too when my mom who raised me passed. I was out of it. I was literally out of it. I was drinking all the time. I was neglecting my spiritual path. I was just all over the place. Like, this was me, King of Swords. I was just all over the place. I was so off balance when that happened. But the thing that I learned through my grief was that grief is like healing. Grief is a process. It's not something that changes you, or where you change and do right according to whoever's belief or rules overnight. It's something that you have to transition into. And even when we're out here and we're doing the things that we're doing, you see how they watch over us. They're always with us to lead and guide us and to protect us. But we always have that knife in hand, because when people that we really care about pass on, um, we are really guarded, especially when we see who's not showing up for us. You get what I'm saying? So Two of Cups makes a lot of sense, because not all of us have someone that we can go to right then in that moment to help us and be there for us. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you guys are going to have that. If you don't have it now, I feel like you will have it. Um, for some of you, you know, it's going to be one of those things where it's like, I probably needed a hug, but the divine blessed me with the baby instead. And you are going to take care of that baby in such an amazing way that is just going to throw people off, I feel like. You know, because people at this point have pretty much counted you out, you know. But the wheel is turning into your favor. You know what I'm saying? Something is coming through. Some money is coming through. You may not know how. Maybe you don't need to know how. You may not know why. You may not need to know why. You know, this is something that the divine has for you. You know what I'm saying? You may be penny pinching now, but you're going to be celebrating later. Somebody could have took your inheritance, but it's not something that's going to last long. You could be 34, you could be in your 30s, you could be in your 40s. Okay? You could be in your 20s on your way to your 30s, and you're going to celebrate, you know, once this finance come in, cuz it's coming. And it's coming in fast. I feel like it's coming in fast because your ancestor knows that you need it. You know what I'm saying? They're working for you on the other side. And they're like, you know what? She or he, they really need this blessing. You know, I may not have been able to bless them like this while I was there physically, but I want to show them that there's someone on the other side watching out for them. I really do feel that very, very strongly for you guys. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, somebody's dealing with loss recently. Somebody lost a husband, a grandfather, and maybe even a child. Or maybe you have a young child when you lost this person. Okay, somebody could be in school. Somebody could be studying for something, can't focus really. I feel like this is saying enjoy the little things throughout the chaos. Yeah. Throughout the chaos, enjoy the little things. Because somebody watching this is definitely heartbroken, struggling to find balance. But right behind struggling to find balance, we have Ten of Pentacles. So this is more confirmation that something good is about to happen. Out of your heartbreak, out of this fight that you've been going through. You guys have been fighting for real. Somebody could have been 73 when they passed. Somebody could have passed on the 14th or on the 9th or something big could happen for you guys on those days. I feel like this is a warning that everything that you worked hard for, don't just give it out, because keep in mind those same hands that you guys see here, those hands were not there when you lost this person. All right, so be mindful of the people who have their hands out. Be mindful of the people who stabbed you in your back and left you alone when you had nothing. Okay, I feel like that's a reminder as well for you guys. Let's see what else we have. Any more messages out of this deck for the loved ones? Okay. Yeah, someone is ascending on this journey. They're coming quite quickly and they want you to know. You could find out you're pregnant in 6 days, 6 weeks, or 6 months. I feel like with the Fool card, some of you guys need to step out on faith. Some of you are in the biggest fight of your life right now. It's something that you're going through. And if you guys have questions that you don't want to ask me here on live, you can email me and ask me those questions. Some of you guys need to go in hermit mode. That's why the hermit card is in reverse. You need to go within. Some of you are under some type of judgment. This could be family. This could be a partner or a person of interest. This could be a friend. You could be judging people. You could be judging people's heart, how they treated you. Because I don't know if you guys know this too, about anything dealing with Egyptology, but most people who believe in Egyptology, when they pass on, their heart is weighed against a feather, all right, by Anubis. And although technically a heart is heavier than a feather, when Anubis judges you and he weighs your heart to see your character. And I feel like some of you have the question, like, why did this really good person have to leave and I'm stuck here with all these crazy, narcissistic, judgmental people, you know? And part of that reason is because they had to transition in order for you to have a positive loved one on the other side to make these things happen for you. Okay, like I said, someone is working on the other side to help you. Okay, so the people with the unjust attitudes, unjust emotions, unjust hearts, they wouldn't have been the ones to help you on the other side. You literally needed an angel that was tailored for you. But I can't get away from you being guided here not to disperse this money. I feel like some of you have that bad. You hear somebody's story, you hear about them being put out in the cold, you know, even though they treated you some type of way, and here you are giving them this money. I feel like for some of them it's just going to be an act to play on your intelligence, which is why intuition comes up over the money. Okay, I have to go back over this because this is important, and that's where they're guiding me. You know, they're like, look at the scroll, play it back. Were these people really there for you? Use your intuition. What does your wisdom tell you? Have patience with yourself. Wait before you just go and start giving things out. Trust yourself. You see what I'm saying? Use your mind. Okay? Because somebody's going to be trying to use you for this money. I don't know if it's a settlement coming in, but it's something. And whatever it is coming in, it's coming in fluidly and it's coming fast. For some of you, when is this money coming in? I know you guys want to know. It's coming in after the 21st, anywhere between the 22nd of June to somewhere in the around the 31st of July. So it's coming June or July for some of you. This money is coming in June or July. It could come in on the 7th, the 3rd, the 10th, the 2nd, the 6th, the 14th, the 9th, the 20th, but it's coming. You see the 6 here? Some of you is coming in. We got 6 and 7. So for some of you it's coming in June, but some of you is coming in July. Okay? So just be mindful of that, because it says Ace of Cups, number 1. It's for you. It's not nothing that you're supposed to share. So yeah. Alright. Yeah, whoever that person is, they're very unjust. For some of you it's gonna be a male, for some of you it's gonna be a female. Whoever this person is. For others of you, I feel like some of you are dealing with a male and a female who took this money from you. Alright, someone took that money, but that situation is going to be reversed. Some of you are going to have to take legal action to receive that money. Some of you are going to be taking that money and moving, and some of you are going to move to a different state, a different city, maybe even a different country, because that's just how much it's going to be. Some of you are going to be starting businesses. Some of you are dealing people with devil energy too. Or you could be a Capricorn. But some of you are dealing with a lot of negative emotions, negative thoughts, negative feelings, and the devil is behind that. I feel like that is something that's being pushed for you to see or feel, should I say. We have Ace of Cups again at the top of the deck. So we're going to be done with that one. But we have 4 cups in the Empress. Somebody's going to be pregnant very, very soon. Somebody's going to be pregnant. And like the divine is offering this pregnancy to you. You get what I'm saying? Like he's he's sending this to you because he knows you need it. Let me see. Yeah, for some of you, every single part of what I say is not going to relate. You could have money coming in and you just don't know it yet. So yeah, you may have a grandbaby coming in, but you could also have money coming in and you don't know it yet, because I did say that before you popped in. Yeah, see? I'm a Capricorn and I'm pregnant. Yeah. Okay, well, I hope that works out for you, love. I really do. I really do. This is not a relationship reading. It is more so focused on your loved ones and messages that they have for you. But I do hope that works out. Look what just fall when I grabbed this deck, the Empress. So, Blue Empress, I feel like this does confirm your pregnancy, but I also feel like, hold on, babe, I'll read your comment in just a second. I do feel like somebody else, a lot of other people are going to be pregnant too. It says, no, I meant the money. No, the money's coming. You're going to get some money. I don't know how you're going to get it. If you go back to when, Amanda, when I started the reading, I was saying that people are gonna receive money, but they don't know. So like hearing me say it, y'all are gonna be like, where is this money coming from? But it's gonna come. Where it's coming from, I don't even know yet, because they haven't said where it's gonna come from. For some people, it is gonna come through some sort of legal action, and then and it's a coven sending in people. It's always a coven sending in people. That is so weird to me, because my thing about these covens, they always live in this type of energy, but then they lose. So it's like, why do y'all keep signing up for the team that's just gonna lose anyway? That's weird. Somebody has a decision to make. Somebody does have... Somebody's with the twin flame, but I feel like... I feel like this may be you. Let me see your name. Last name Bounds. This may be you. This could be them. This could be the woman who's in charge of the coven sending that in. That could be them. Yeah, that's how I feel too. Cause even when I do readings for myself, Blue Empress, I be like, where is this money come from? Where is it coming from? That's a lie. He claiming us. You talking about the devil claiming us? Cause the devil can claim us all he want. But that don't mean nothing on my end. Cause I make the decision where I go. And I know devil. So, yeah. Anyways, we have the Queen of Wands coming in. So somebody could have fire aspected in their chart. Or this could be you as a queen, as an empress, getting the money, like I said, for something that you're working hard for. All right. Some of you who this is for, there's going to be a man coming in for some of you who are not already partnered up with someone. Yeah, it could be a fake false twin flame. You could be dealing with a fake yeah, you could be dealing with a fake twin flame. But not everyone here who's commenting has a fake twin flame. This could be the decision that you have to make, because I just said somebody has a decision to make. But whoever has this decision to make, they're not in hermit mode. So that's what's hurting them. They can't see with outside of themselves or the situation because they're not in hermit mode. So yeah, why is this card right here? Girl, well, let him stay where he at. Leave him in your review. Because I do see what you're saying. About that's the person who's trying to come in, who's gonna be trying to where were we at? That's one of the people who's gonna have their hand out right here in Six of Pentacles. So it could be him. But if it's already been revealed to you, where is that card? Yeah, here it is. If it's already been revealed to you that that's who he is, and that he is a false flame, then that's why I said let him stay where he at. Because somebody else is coming. This is someone else coming in. This is someone else coming in, paired up with the Empress. You get what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter what she sends or whoever sends, even if it's the devil to try to mess up you guys' world, it's not gonna work. That's why I said some of you guys have decisions to make. You know, I feel like somebody doesn't want you to sleep at night too. for some of you. I feel like some of you, this person doesn't want you to sleep at night. They don't want you to be focused at all. Like they're intentionally trying to throw you off. You know? Like they're just trying to be loud for no reason. Some of you are going to know who this person is already. Some of you are not. I also feel like let me sit these down somewhere. I feel like with these two coming out, the Eight of Wands and the Page of Pentacles, that does clarify that somebody is throwing some sort of magic at you. And it's like they're trying to cloak themselves and they don't want you to see it. But I feel like you guys see it anyway. So, yeah. That's weird. Yeah, somebody's at conflict. They could be at conflict thinking they're at conflict with you is what I'm going to say. Because I feel like you guys are more so like not really into being confrontational. I feel like you try to stay away from that because you know once you get confrontational, it's not going to go in the right direction. So you guys are letting the universe fight your battles. I feel like a lot of y'all are putting all your battles on the universe, and the universe is like, hold on, wait, we got to catch up a little bit. You know, they put in everything in our hands. But some of you are about, like I said, some of you are moving on. You're moving on into calmer waters. Like you're not letting your energy be disrupted by this energy. Even though they're really trying to mess with your third eye. The moon in reverse. They're trying to mess up your third eye. Somebody is trying to make it to where you don't leave them too. Whoever that message is for. That's weird. Yeah, I feel like but I don't sleep. I have nightmares. Like maybe keeping me under sort of hypnosis, drugs, doing some kind of weird stuff that I don't remember. It could be, Amanda, it could be dream magic that they're using. Okay? I feel like they're using, because that's what the enemy would do, especially somebody who is as seasoned as her. You get what I'm saying? Like, whoever this person is, or whoever is like leading this 3-ring circus, they could be projecting that energy onto you so you don't sleep. You get what I'm saying? Like they could struggle with insomnia, and be sending that to you. They could have nightmares and they could be sending that to you in your way. I also feel like they're using the planets to do so. Because I do hear planetary. I do feel like you need to do a cleanse on yourself. I do feel like you should do that rather sooner than later too. So yeah, why are these cards are mixed up? Yeah. It's definitely it's something dealing with a group of women for somebody. It could be you, Amanda, it could be others. Hi Nisha. I seen it and started burning some candles to protect my family. Yeah, and make sure you guys make sure you're using Palo Santo too. Definitely use Palo Santo is like the best at removing negative energies and spirits, especially anything demonic. And I also feel like too, the reason why a lot of you guys have been struggling, because during the months of like April and May, these dark cults, they use these very old ancient demons to like block your money and stuff coming in. So you guys may have to do like hex breakers, road openers. You're gonna definitely have to do some spiritual cleansing. If you guys make your own cleansing baths, I would suggest you know, if that's what you do, then you know, you make your own cleansing bath and you do that. If you don't and you have a practitioner that you go to, I would suggest that you guys get one from your practitioner. If you don't, you can order some on my site. If you can't afford the ones on my website, you can email me and I can send you like the 1-day baths, and I can charge you guys like $5 for the 1-day baths. So yeah, but spiritual bathing is very important. Very, very, very important. Somebody needs to bathe, because it's like you can clean yourself 1,000 times in the shower, but spiritually you're dirty because of what this hand is sending your way. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. There's your false flame. There's your false flame. Portraying to be a knight in shining armor, and it's not. You got cups and pentacles, two things that represent money. There's your false flame. Let me read the comments. Oh, that one, if for sure for me, with a group of women. Yeah, I feel like this group of women is like, hold on, I dropped these cards. I feel like they have like this group chat thing going on, and they monitor you guys a lot. So if you sitting in your house and you chilling, and all of a sudden a gnat, not saying like a gnat just, you know, or a fly like passing by you, but if it flies directly up in your face, that's a monitoring spirit, and that's your enemies trying to see and calculate your moves, because their overall thing is to keep you blind and crippled to what it is. And for others of you, like Amanda, they're trying to keep you with this false flame, because although you have your mind made up about the false flame, although you see him, they would rather that you don't see him, because they want you to not be with this divine person that you're supposed to be with. Like, they want to try to block any good thing that comes your way. That's why I say decisions are highly important. They're highly important. Let's see what we got in the comments. You can cleanse while you're pregnant. I cleanse. I'm 9 months pregnant, and I cleanse. But the thing about cleansing is you have to watch what you use when you're cleansing. Like, when I make my cleanses, I make cleanses for women who are pregnant, not pregnant, and trying to get pregnant. So I don't know if where you get your cleanses from, I don't know if they do that or not. Let me see. I'm on my own. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I hear it in my ears. Literally, you're not wrong. Yeah. That's weird. That's weird, because it's like I feel like they don't want you to hear it, Blue Empress, but you do. And the same thing, almost to the same thing with Amanda. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they give you this assumption that this is the right person. But I that's why I keep picking up this card, because this is what this person sends. You get what I'm saying? Like, so let's just say you're manifesting for this really good person to come into your life, or you're manifesting for this money to come into your life. Then you have this person here who's manifesting something different, who may be well seasoned. For you, Amanda, you're just now getting into everything. But for this person, they're more seasoned in that craft. So they're projecting what they want you to see, what they want you to have. And ultimately, this person is destiny swapping their life with yours, type of situation. And then for you, Empress, you have to stay protected, because whatever this person, not saying that you're not divinely protected, not saying that you're not divinely guided, but the thing about the divine is the divine will test us and try to get us to better understand what it is that we're going through. You get what I'm saying? For us to use our spiritual knowledge rather than just rely on the divine, the ancestors, the angels, ascended masters to do all the work. So it's more so like we have to put the work in. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. But see, that's the thing about cleanses. You can you can you can put certain things do cause miscarriages, right? But there are certain things that you can use while you're pregnant that don't cause miscarriages, where you can still cleanse your body. That's what I'm saying. I'm 9 months pregnant, and I've cleansed the whole entire time I've been pregnant. But that's why I say it everybody's different. I don't just even make spiritual baths. I make the shower gels too. So the lotions, the oils, everything. Like I said, for pregnant women, for non-pregnant women, and then those TTC. Yeah. I'm reading you guys' comments. And also, you can keep them under your bed too, Empress. Yeah, the enemy probably took it. Yeah, the shower gel is really good, and it smells good too. Because that was my concern. I was like, I don't want to just make products. Look who came to visit. I don't want to make just products for women who, are not pregnant. I want to make sure my line of products, I wanted it to be like, no matter what stage you are in your life, um you can have this product. And then I make my products custom too, for those who need them. That's why I'm always telling people to email me, because if you let me know what your needs are, then I kind of just work with you or whatever. But yeah, I'm reading you guys' comments. But look who came to visit, right? They just in the way. And it's crazy, because it's like they try to be in the way of your divine purpose. You get what I'm saying? Look at them. They just trying to keep you bound. But where you at right now? You're watching this live reading, and you're receiving the information that you need to receive. You get what I'm saying? The conflict is not about you. It's about them being at conflict with themselves. They know you guys have a higher purpose, and they do not want you guys to ascend. They want to keep you guys low. So when you feel like where you don't feel energy, or you feel like something's pulling on your energy, um, like Amanda was saying, having these nightmares or people doing things to you in your sleep, some things you don't remember, that's them. That's them manipulating your energy, trying to steal your money, because Ten of Pentacles should not be in reverse. They're thieves. They're destiny swappers. They're destiny swappers. And I can almost guarantee you guys that in your past life, you were, I can't even get the words out of my mouth. You were not to be messed with. Okay? You nor your king. You nor your king were not the ones to be messed with. Your king did not play behind you. He loved you real bad. And whoever she is, she's from your past. This is the past life enemy who's done linked up with some people. They got a group chat going. Some of y'all, they watching on social media. Some of y'all, they may be a little closer. I feel like, yeah. Some of you guys, they don't want to get pregnant. They don't want y'all to get pregnant at all, because they know you have a purpose, so they know that baby gonna have a purpose too. So they're trying to incite that tower moment. And when we were talking about loved ones, some of you, your loved one took that hit for you, so you didn't have to take it. Two of Wands. They took that for you. It's a lot of craziness here. It's a lot of crazy, wild energy here. Y'all hurt their feelings back in the day. You bruised their ego. And I feel like you guys did it. It's not that you did it intentionally. I don't get the vibe that you guys did it intentionally. I just feel like you passed this judgment on them, and they didn't like it, and it was something that was public, and it was one of those things where they just wouldn't let it go. For some of you, these are going to be your karmics that you're dealing with. This is why this baby that's coming, that's on the journey that I was talking about at the beginning of the live, this is why they're doing what they're doing. And whatever comes in for you, as soon as you can, you guys need to move, and don't let anybody know where you're moving. Like, you need to keep everything quiet. You need to keep your moves quiet. I feel like some of you even wanted to start businesses, but you couldn't. It's like, I do see your blockages and I see your obstacles. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Yeah, you Blue Empress, you the generational curse breaker. Yeah, you're the generational curse breaker. Okay, look at that. Okay, and the magician is trying to stop you. The magician is like, no, you are not going to do that. I worked really hard to stop the people in your family from being able to do anything, and you think I'm finna let you do it? No. That magician, she feels some type of way. She feels some type of way. And I don't know if you guys have like had past life readings before, but this is somebody that you've met in multiple lives. This is not something that's this is not something new. This is an old judgment. Okay? This is somebody who's been judging you, your family, your man, your woman for eons. Like, this is somebody who really feels some type of way. Definitely feels some type of way about you being pregnant too. Hey, princess. This is definitely somebody who feels I'm hearing they feel obligated. Like, They feel obligated to be in your energy. But it's like you're denying them. I do get the cult energy though that you guys were talking about. I do see that. I do see that them working with evil and shifty spirits. I see that they're not as religious as they claim to be. I see that. Page of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of this results around people not getting their way with you. You know, and you speaking your truth. You speaking your truth is like they've had to make you the enemy because of it. You know. Let me see what you said. Yeah. Yeah, it can be somebody who's close to you. I do feel like that too. I do feel like that. That's why I say for some of you, because like Blue Empress, she just said she's pregnant. So for her, it's gonna hit with the pregnancy. For you, Amanda, the pregnancy is gonna hit in a different way because your daughter is pregnant. And she's 8 months. She's 8 months and I just turned 9 months today. But see, that's the thing about these babies. These babies are coming in to do something great. And a lot of things, when I say things, I mean entities, forces, spirits. They're really in their feelings about that because they know that these babies are going to come in and knock them out. You know, they're going to put an end. They're going to put an end to the enemy. The enemy doesn't want to be defeated. You know, that's why all these people go and they go sign up with these dark deities because they think they're going to win. And you have to realize something about yourself too, that look how powerful you are when these people have to gang up on you like this. You know, that's how you know you're powerful. Because they just have to gang up. You know what I'm saying? Like, something is coming in fast though. I feel like something is going to be revealed to y'all after y'all are watching this reading. So something is going to be revealed to you within the next 7 days. What that something is, I'm not sure. But you're going to be leaving a lot of people in their feelings behind it. Whatever it is. I feel like some of you are feeling a chance of freedom. Like you're feeling like what it is to be free for the first time too. You know? So yeah. That's what I see, you guys. Oh, that's a pretty name. Oh, you're welcome. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Y'all are welcome. I'm gonna try to do these. Yeah. They're losing. They're losing. You're welcome. They're losing. And I feel like I don't wish anything on anybody, but I feel like that same death that they've wished on you, they've wished on your family, is coming to collect. You know what I'm saying? Those deals that they made with that devil, that's why the devil showed up. Because the devil card showed up twice in this reading. The devil is coming to collect. So they better have his coins, because they promised the devil you. They can't give him you because you are not in their control. You know what I'm saying? And the devil knew that. The devil knew that. He knew that he was going to recap on their souls when they made that deal. So, yeah. Something is not going to work out for your enemies at all. And you guys may hear about it within the next 7 days, or in the next 7 days, some of y'all are about to hit the jackpot. I don't know how, but that's what the cards are saying, y'all. Something is about to come in. Something is about to die, and something is about to be born. So we'll find out what it is. We'll see. Yep. It's you leaving them behind. Y'all finna get this fortune, and y'all finna leave them right where they belong, in your rear view. And they know it. That's why they coming up with all these tricks. Blue Empress, go back and get that tourmaline, okay? Because they think you don't see it, but you see it. They think you don't see it, but you see them. You see them. You see every last one of them. You might even know all of them by name, or their names might come to you in your dreams. And I feel like looking at this read, y'all. I strongly feel like the enemy has completely underestimated you. You know, I feel like when they were calculating, they didn't calculate the fact that you were gonna see straight through it. You whatever this is you're going through, you're going through it because the divine knew that if he brought you to it, you were gonna get through it, because you're very strong. You're very capable of doing that. But I feel like women and men underestimate you. Like, I see that a lot. I see a lot of people being underestimated. You know, so yeah. What did you say? Yeah, Anubis is that guy. Anubis is that guy. And I do like, that's the reason why I brought him up, was not only because of the card, but because I could sense and feel like you guys have like this hierarchy, you know, where you and your king, where you guys where is that card at? Where you guys ruled back then. It's so many cards out here. But you guys ruled back then. There they are. You guys ruled back then. And I feel like y'all got y'all enemies' panties in a bunch. Because it's like they feel like you took something from them, but it wasn't that you took anything from them. You just stood your ground. You know, you are who you are. Your energy, your aura, it puts people in their feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can walk into a room and you shift the whole room without trying to. You get attention without trying to. And the enemy doesn't like that. You know? So it's nothing really that you did. It's more so like things that you didn't allow. You know, and these people were like, oh, well, they're not gonna do this. Well, I'm gonna attack them with magic. But even you saw through that. You get what I'm saying? It's like you always see them coming, you know, and they just keep trying to underestimate you. And it's like none of their calculations are correct, you know. None of their calculations are correct. I can use one more deck before I go. Because I came on here because I haven't seen. There goes that baby. There goes that baby. And then there goes y'all just being just straight royalty. They like, no. It's like they want y'all to lose so bad, but you win. And then it's like they try to take things away from you, which is so funny because they don't know that you're not motivated by materialistic things. Like, materialism doesn't affect you. Your family, your children, your everyday breathing life. These are things that you consider wealth, you know? Hold on, let me get these ones that fell. It's never a YouTube reading if the cards don't fall. Yeah. Somebody was deeply in their feelings about your position, about what you could do, about your authenticity. It's like you're the real deal and they're not. You get what I'm saying? And then they go get in league with these clowns, you know? And now they think, you know, they think that they ain't seen, but how they wolves in sheep clothing though. You know what I'm saying? They are wolves in sheep clothing. You see them. Eight of Swords twice in one reading. Hierophant twice in one reading. Death twice in one reading. What they sold for you is coming to them. That's on. Look, that's by the divine's hand. That don't have nothing to do with me or y'all. That is by the divine hands. All them knots that they sold for you is finna be broken. They finna be. But that's a sign too. If you were wondering, they doing knot magic. We talked about dream magic. And there go your confirmation on knot magic. Look what's at the top of the deck. Justice. Like, they played with the right one. And just so happened the one that they played with is protected by the divine. So, they bad. They miscalculated. I'm telling you, you a warrior for the divine. You built for this. You really built like that. You get what I'm saying? You can roll with the best of them. They not ready for you or your energy. Look, messing with you, they gonna be drowning. They gonna be drowning in everything that they stirred in the pot for you. They gonna be drowning, and ain't nobody gonna help them. Nobody's going to help them. They did it to themselves. They did it to themselves. You finna get that fortune. The wheel turning into your favor. And you gonna be sitting back just looking and laughing. Growing old. Telling your children, your grandchildren, how you defeated this enemy. How the enemy came up across you. How you had to face the devil and how they lost. Yep. You and whoever this man is, y'all gonna have some stories to tell. Y'all gonna have some stories to tell. Cause look at them. Look at them doing all those rituals. Trying to do all those rituals to hurt you. Trying to stop you. And they get entangled in their own mess. Whoever that is, they a cult. Working in paganism. And it ain't gonna work. All your wishes is finna be fulfilled. Look at that. 7 of Cups. 9 of Coins. You ain't just gonna have one genie, you gonna have several. Let me see the comments. Yep. Yep, literally, cause I just had a dream 3 weeks ago of somebody trying to bind my tongue, but I broke it. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. Because you have to understand, Amanda, that when people are so seasoned into the practice, they can they can walk into your home in spiritual form. You get what I'm saying? And take things. They can do it in dream form and take things too. It's a lot of ways that it can be done. Especially like in voodoo. I don't know if you guys have ever I don't know if you guys have ever seen this video, but there's a video of this couple who had a little baby, and someone was basically hating on the couple, and they sent this spirit to these folks' house. These African people caught it on camera of the spirit taking their baby out of the crib, their baby spirit out of the crib, going outside in front of the yard and working rituals on it. It's when I tell you it gets deep, it gets very deep. It gets very deep. Some people don't want to talk about it, but you have to talk about it to understand it. Yeah, look at her. Look at her mad at this union. She mad at the oh no, this is just not gonna happen. This is just I can't let them unite in this life. Come on, girls. Let's go ahead and do what we gotta do to break this up. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Then here they are heartbroken because their magic don't even work. Because it's been removed. I'm telling y'all, this is that card where it's going to be removed. Because that's what they are. They're fools. You got to be a fool to think that you can come up against the divine most high creator and win. Like, it's not happening. You can't come up against somebody who divinely protected. Look at them. But when we just talking about them sneaking and doing things in the middle of the night and trying to look, that's them. That is them. I'm telling you. I say that all the time because my enemies stay hexing me. I'm just like, man, y'all ain't got nothing else to do. Y'all ain't got nothing else to do for real. I would hate to be y'all. They just be watching me and I just be going on about my little business. I do my videos. I do my traveling. I do my magic for my clients, make my products, and I keep on going. Glowing and going. And they just be so mad. You know, they be trying to stop stuff. They can't stop nothing. They can't stop nothing that's destined for you. Like, it's dead. That's why it's called your destiny. How they can try to take your destiny, you know, and swap it. But you a queen too. It ain't gonna work. It is not going to work. You see how mad they are? Look at them. They just so upset. They so upset. Some of these people, y'all, they need to go get a therapist. You know, they need to get a counseling session because there's something wrong with them. Some of these people are already going through their tower moment. Some people don't even see and know that it's coming. But I tell you what, the Spirit's going to make sure that you see it. Okay? The Spirit's going to make sure that you see it. They're going to make sure that it comes to you. Somebody probably finna come to you in your dreams and show you, or they finna come to you and tell you something. Something is finna happen, y'all. Something good is finna happen. And your enemies, they finna F around and find out that you're not the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, the 6, the 7, the 8, the 9, the 10th, and so on. They finna find out you're not the one. Look at that. Look at that. Anubis finna go to work. Do you hear me? Anubis is finna go to work on them. I don't know if you guys ever heard. Did you hear about what happens if your heart weighs heavier than the feather? You get fed to the monster. If y'all want me to talk more about that, because I have the Egyptian stories in my other office, because I'm not in my normal office, I'm in my other office. But yeah, they finna be fed to the little monster, and you finna see it. You finna see it. What the comments say? Yeah. And see, the other thing too, Amanda, is they mad because they don't know your abilities. Your enemy be wanting to know all the abilities you have, and you won't even tell them. You still learning about them. It's a reason why you learning about them the way you learning about them. But you have the gift of clear hearing. I'm grateful because I've been feeling like life has not been going the way I've been thinking. Yeah, it's somebody attacking you. It's somebody attacking you, but it's a reason why. It's a reason why you guys landed here tonight and saw this reading, because it's time for it to come out. You know what I'm saying? Where did that card go? We talked about that revelation and something being revealed. You know, this is time to come out of that illusion. You know, because a lot of people will stay stuck in that illusion that, oh, it's, you know, it's not me and that ain't happening to me. It's a lot of outside sources that will work on you and play on your intelligence, and they will confuse you. You get what I'm saying? The devil card 3 times in one reading, y'all. They say warning comes in threes. Okay? They say warnings come in threes. All right? 3 times in one reading. I cannot make this up. The devil is mad and shaking, but you won't be shook. You will not be shook. You will not live under any illusion. They will not mess up your intuition, and they cannot stop this revelation. It was meant for y'all to come here tonight and see this reading. Okay? High Priestess 3 times in one reading. So, I do appreciate you guys. I do have to get back to work. I am going to upload that baby reading so you guys can check that out. I am going to try to come on here live just to do readings for you guys. I'm going to try at least once or twice a week before I deliver. I do have to go, when I go back to the doctor, I'll find out when when everything is gonna go down, because they're saying that I'm measuring larger than what they previously thought. So I do want to try to be able to give you guys some content before I deliver, and I'll also be recording some readings and then uploading them after I deliver, so you guys will have some content. So thank you guys for interacting with me. Thank you guys for watching my live. Peace, love, and abundance. I will see you guys in the next one. And you're welcome. I see you guys. And I mean, Amanda and Blue Empress, if you guys want to email me, my email is on my page too, so we can continue talking about it. Yeah, and you guys are welcome. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later.